Thank you for watching, and in this video I'm going to cover the asset publisher for magnetic mates. So as in the previous video we already saw the magnetic mates are awesome, but before using the magnetic mates we need to use a connection point. So in this video what we are gonna do is we are gonna use asset publisher to create connecting or connection points for the magnetic mates. So as right now I have a part here, so what I can do is I can go into the tools. So I'm gonna create the magnetic points or connection points for the magnetic mates. So I'm gonna go into the tools, and here you can see on the third number there is option for asset publisher. So I'm gonna go in it. So the first option is I need to choose a ground plane. So ground plane, I want to choose a ground plane, this bottom surface. So I'm gonna click on it and the arrow is downward. So this is what exactly I want. So I'm okay with it. So the next thing is I need to use connecting points. So where I want to make connecting points. So the first thing is what I need to do is I need to select the edge, at what edge I want to create, and the second thing is in which direction. So I'm just gonna click on this surface, so it's in the outward direction. This is exactly what I want, and then I can just click the button which is add connector. So this is my first connecting point, and then I want to create another connecting point. So what I can do is again I can select the edge, and then I can select the direction or surface where I want to create. So this is again outward, so this is what I want. So again I'm gonna click the add connector. So in this way I already created two add connectors, and then I'm gonna click the green check mark. So these are my first two add connectors, and now there is another part on which this part is gonna be stick. So let's go and let's see into the another window. So right now I have this part, so I want to stick that part into it, and then I want to create multiple magnetic mates. So what I want to do is, as this is part right now, so I want to bring it to the assembly, and then I want to create a ground plane on this part as well. So what I can do is I can just go into the files and then make assembly from part, and then I can select the template which is by default. So, and this is the part which is already selected. I can click the green check mark. So if you are not sure how you can bring your part into assembly, so you can watch the previous videos, and if you are following the whole course, so this is easy for you. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I'm gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you. Okay, so right now we are in the assembly. So as you can see, so what we need to do is we just need to create a ground plane. I can go into the insert, and then I can go into the reference geometry, and as you can see here there is an option for ground plane, and then I can select whatever the face I want to made it as a ground plane. So I just want to make this upper surface, and I want to make the direction upward. You can change the direction. So because I want to bring another part on the top of this part, so that's why I would like to have the upward direction, and then this is what I want. So I can just click the green check mark. Okay, so I already defined my ground plane. So what I can do is now I can bring my another part into this assembly. So what we can do is we can go into the windows, and we can say tile horizontally, and then I can bring my part here. I can just pick it and drag into the assembly. Save and insert. Okay, I need to save it somewhere first. So let's say on the desktop, and then save, and then it's gonna move there. So as you can see, this window is the part and this is the assembly. So I just drag this part into the assembly, and then I'm gonna expand it. Okay, after dragging the part into the assembly, what I can do, I would like to drag this part onto the assembly. So whenever I am just holding this part, so you can see the pinkish or connecting points are already activated. So what I can do is I can just bring it to the assembly and put it somewhere on the assembly, but you can see as soon as I am just putting it onto the assembly, so it's gonna stick on the top surface of the assembly, because there was already a connection which was ground plane for both of the parts. So what I can do is I would like to have multiple copies of this part. So what I can do is I can just hold the control key on my keyboard, and then I can create multiple copies. Suppose I want to have one copy here, and then I would like to have another copy somewhere here. I would like to have another copy here, or you can see I can just click the parallel from here. Okay, so right now as I have multiple copies, so what I can do is now whenever I'm gonna drag a part, so the connecting points are automatically activated, and if I want to bring it close to another part, so you would see there could be establish a pinkish line as you can see here. Or if you want to change the direction, so I want to connect into this way, so if I'm gonna leave my drag here, so it's gonna connect like this. And now what I want to do is I just want to bring this part here and I want to connect it in this direction, or if I want to connect this one, I can just see when the pinkish line is established, so I can just leave my drag and it's gonna connect it there. So in this way we can first create the connecting points, and then by using the magnetic mates we can save a lot of time. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. And if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, then don't forget to check the course link in the description. Thank you. Sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful for you, or if you are a serious SolidWorks learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video where you can find my course link, in which I have over 10 hours of videos in which I explain each and every command in a detailed way. Thank you.